Hey, my dear friends, I know we all feel it. The rush of life, the constant demand to do more, be more, accomplish more. The pressure seems to build as we grow older, doesn't it? Every moment feels filled with to-do lists, meetings, appointments, and expectations. The world moves so fast, and it feels like if we take a pause, we risk falling behind. I've often wondered, like so many of you, where the time went and why I didn't take more time to simply live. And when I finally took a step back to reflect, I realized something important. The key to truly enjoying life isn't in doing more. It's in slowing down. Let me share with you some lessons I've learned along the way, through my own journey of slowing down. This process, this way of life, has changed everything for me. It's made me more present, more grateful, and a lot more at peace. And my hope is that, through these experiences, you might find the inspiration to start living slower too. It all started with a simple yet profound act of doing nothing. Now, I know what you're thinking, but doing nothing? Isn't that just wasting time? I used to think the same. We've been conditioned to believe that if we're not doing something productive, we're somehow failing. But let me tell you, this constant drive to be busy only wears you down. It wasn't until I allowed myself to simply be, to do nothing for a while, that I felt the real shift. I remember one quiet afternoon when I sat by the window, looking out at the rain falling softly outside. I wasn't checking my phone, wasn't trying to be productive. I was simply there, existing in that moment. And in that stillness, I found a kind of peace I hadn't experienced in years. That's the power of doing nothing. It allows your mind and body to reset. You're not chasing anything. You're just embracing the present. And what I learned is this: idleness is not a waste of time. It's a vital act of self-care. So, take a moment each day to just sit, look around, breathe deeply, and appreciate the simple beauty of the world. Your mind will thank you for it. Next, I discovered something else that changed my mornings entirely: waking up without rushing. There was a time when I'd spring out of bed, already feeling the weight of the day pressing down on me. There was no time to just be, only time to rush through everything. But then, I made a decision to start my day differently. I began waking up slowly, stretching, taking a deep breath, and sometimes even enjoying a warm cup of tea before doing anything else. The world outside was still, and I could savor that peace before diving into the chaos. It's incredible how these moments of stillness can set the tone for the whole day. By starting my mornings with intention, I felt calmer and more focused. And this isn't just a personal experience. Research shows that starting your day in a peaceful way reduces stress and helps with mental clarity. So, tomorrow morning, try it. Don't jump out of bed right away. Take a moment to breathe deeply, stretch, and enjoy a slow start. It's a small act, but it can completely change how you feel throughout the day. Now, one of the most crucial changes I made in my life was learning to disconnect in order to reconnect. In this hyper-connected world, it's so easy to feel like we're always on. Emails, messages, social media notifications, news updates. Everywhere you turn, there's someone or something pulling for your attention. But here's the thing. Despite all this connectivity, many of us feel more isolated and distracted than ever. I realized that to truly connect with the people I love and with myself, I needed to disconnect from the digital world for a little while each day. So, I created tech-free zones in my life. No phones at the dinner table, no screens during family time, and honestly, it has been nothing short of transformative. When we're not distracted by devices, we can truly listen, share, and connect on a deeper level. I remember one evening at dinner, my family and I put away our phones and started talking about our days, laughing, sharing stories without interruptions. It was such a simple change, but the depth of our conversations became richer, and the connection felt more genuine. It reminded me of the importance of being present. So, I encourage you, turn off your phone, put away the tablet, and spend time just being with those you love. You'll be amazed at how much deeper your relationships become when you truly listen and share. Another habit I adopted that completely shifted the way I view life is eating slowly and savoring each bite. Now, I used to rush through meals like they were just another task to check off the list. I'd barely notice the food, let alone taste it, while my mind was already on what I needed to do next. But when I started slowing down, paying attention to each bite, the experience of eating became something entirely different. I began to notice the flavors, the textures, and the joy in a simple meal. Each meal became a celebration of the senses. And it wasn't just about pleasure. It had health benefits too. Research shows that eating slowly helps with digestion, weight management, and can even make you feel more satisfied. So, next time you sit down to eat, take your time. Chew slowly, appreciate the colors and textures on your plate, and fully immerse yourself in the meal. You might find that eating becomes an experience rather than a task, and you'll feel more nourished in body and soul. I also found incredible value in walking, and I don't mean just rushing from one place to the next. I mean walking with intention, at a slow pace, noticing the world around you. In a world where everyone is always in a hurry, walking slowly becomes a radical act. I began taking walks through the park, or just around the block, and it was like the whole world slowed down with me. I could hear the birds singing, feel the breeze on my face, and really appreciate the beauty of nature. It wasn't about getting anywhere, it was about enjoying the journey. And the benefits of walking go beyond relaxation. It's been proven that walking reduces stress, boosts creativity, and improves mental clarity. The next time you're out for a walk, slow down and notice the details. The trees, the sky, the sounds around you. Let the rhythm of your steps guide you into a peaceful state. This simple practice has helped me clear my mind and recenter myself. One of the most important things I've learned through slow living is the power of decluttering, both in my home and in my mind. I used to hold on to everything, papers, items I didn't need, clothes that didn't fit. It was like my home was a reflection of my cluttered mind. But when I started decluttering, it wasn't just about getting rid of things. It was about creating space for peace and clarity. I focused on keeping only the things that truly added value to my life, the things that brought me joy. And it's amazing how much lighter and clearer I felt once I let go of the excesses. A clutter-free space has a huge impact on mental clarity. When your environment is calm and organized, your mind follows suit. So if you feel overwhelmed, try starting with one room in your home. Clean it out, reorganize it, and notice how much more at peace you feel afterward. Finally, one of the most meaningful habits I adopted was prioritizing deeper conversations over small talk. As we grow older, we realize that superficial conversations don't fulfill us the way they used to. Instead of asking, "How's the weather?" or "What's new?" I started asking, "What made you smile today?" or "What's something that's been on your mind recently?" These questions opened the door to deeper connections. I began to understand the people in my life on a level I hadn't before, and the conversations we have become more meaningful, enriching both sides. So, my friends, slow living isn't about doing less. It's about living more deeply. It's about being present, appreciating the small things, and carving out moments of peace in a world that's always rushing. These simple habits have brought me so much peace and joy, and I truly believe they can do the same for you. Which of these habits do you think would make the biggest difference in your life? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if this resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue this journey toward a slower, more fulfilling life together. Take care, and remember, savor every moment.